Hey, it's Mark with Mark's Virtual Real Estate Channel, and we are in London right now. The city release will be happening here in just a couple of hours, so I will be recording all of that, showing you what I can do or can't do. We never know for sure on these. Yesterday we had the stress test, and I was able to buy quite a few properties over here, and I did sell some of those properties as well. Today will be much crazier and a lot more going on, that is for sure, and will be interesting to see what prices are like. I've heard from a few people that prices are extremely high in some of the London areas, and I didn't even realize you could kind of see what they were, but they were saying if you click on your guy and you click on that button, you can see the surrounding areas for sale, the surrounding properties for sale even before the launch is official. But as you can see, my Block Explorer is still in the stress test area, so that's not helping me out too much, but I think I am going to move him around right now. We've got 2 hours till the stress test. He's just been hanging out up here, which I don't think is a good area, and I think over here is probably going to be the expensive and desirable area, but I'd definitely like to be down here more than up here. So I am going to send my Block Explorer to the train station and just see where he goes from there. So we're going to do that right now. Ooh, it's kind of expensive. Not really, it's fine. But as always, love the likes, love the comments, love the shares. Upland is a virtual real estate game where you can buy land, build, rent. They have new city releases like this, which are the most fun for me and which provide the most opportunity, I think, to make money, to increase your net worth. And yes, Upland does use real money in a sense where you can put dollars into it and you can take dollars out. It's pretty cool. So you can see my Block Explorer is now moving in the right direction for now, towards here. So we'll see where he ends up, and hopefully he's somewhere in here or here and not, down here where there's no properties when the release happens. So when the release happens, they'll make properties available, and you'll be able to mint properties right around where your Block Explorer is. And actually, what are we doing? Because now that I'm right here, we'll see if that pricing thing works. 44. Look at that. It does work. I did not know that. You learn something new all the time. So properties in this area, what did that say? 40-some thousand for an 18. That's pricey. That is definitely pricey. Way more than the stress test yesterday. So I'm hoping not all of London is like that. As my Block Explorer goes in different spots, I guess I will see what those prices are. But man, I feel like they made a really big mistake in LA pricing things so high with so many properties for sale. I feel like they made a really big mistake in Dallas with their, really fancy neighborhood being priced absolutely crazy, and maybe they're making that mistake again. But the most fun releases are when you can buy properties and sell them quickly and they're cheap and there's competition. I think the least fun releases are when stuff is extremely expensive and nobody wants to buy it and it just sits there forever. So I guess we'll see how this goes. As always, I'm not afraid to say what I think about Upland. I try not to, complain too much. I'm not the one coding or making the game or spending all the money to build it. But I still think we should be giving them some feedback and updates on what makes it fun for us, because in the long run, the more fun players have, the better it will do, the better Upland will do. So I'll be back here in a little while, see where my Block Explorer goes, and of course, when it gets closer to time to open up, I'll be here recording all of it. It is 8:40, so we have an hour and 20 minutes till the release, and you can see my Block Explorer is over here now, so he has been making a zigzag, as you can see. In my last video, he started out this direction, went over here, then he went straight up here. Now he's coming back this way. So I saw this one of the other releases too, where they kept zigzagging, and lots of other people said they had that issue too. So maybe he'll start going this way, maybe he'll start zigzagging, but stuff is really expensive in this neighborhood. And just talking on my Discord, the Lazy Node Discord, a lot of people have said St. James is the most expensive neighborhood, or one of the most expensive. So I'm hoping he gets in this area where it's less expensive, but we'll see what happens. We've got an hour and 20 minutes for him to make his way into some different areas, and then go from there. All right, so it's 9:15 my time now. So 45 minutes from the release, and my Block Explorer is going the wrong direction. So a little frustrating. I feel like in the earlier releases, or earlier, in the game when I first started playing, if you send him in one direction, he'd kind of keep going at least that direction. He'd kilter off, this way, that way. But now, they just go crazy directions all over the place. And it's really random, which is a little frustrating because I feel like when I play a game or something like this, I want to have some control, have some skill. And there's almost like, it's just pure luck, or I don't know. It seems like they always end up going the opposite way you get them to go after you get them going the right direction. So we'll be stuck in St. James, I think, unless I want to send them back to this train station and go that way again. But there's only 45 minutes. I don't want to use all my sends doing that. Oh, I mean, that's only 50. It might make it over there. Is it worth doing? I mean, here's what I can do too. I can go over here, pick up another send, and keep trying it, I guess. I could have done that before. Just keep sending back to my properties, getting sends, and then trying to go from there, which is a little bit time consuming, but limit reached, okay. So obviously I don't like the direction he was going. So, but then someone had, I wonder if I just messed up, because someone had said there were no sends left over here. Or no, I can just send it there. Okay. So we might do this a couple of times and just see what happens. I probably should have done this earlier if I was smart, but we all know that's not the case. It's going that direction. We'll send it one more time. Might cost me a little bit of upix, but not too much. I want him to go that way, and then keep going that way. It's going up. I mean, it's kind of the right direction. I know he's not going to stay going that direction, so I guess that's okay for now. We'll just do that and see what happens and come back. So there's 16 minutes left, and you can see my Block Explorer actually went in a completely straight line this whole way. And look at him, he turned the right direction. So he actually will be in this area if he keeps going that way. Now I have zero faith he will stay on that exact line, but maybe, just maybe, we'll be in somewhere around here where we can mint some stuff. And hopefully it's not quite as expensive as, St. James. Yes, hopefully these are a little cheaper. I really should have done this earlier. I didn't even think about I could keep going and getting sends in the stress test and come back, which I should have known that because that's one of the reasons why I really wanted a stress test. But we'll see how it goes and kind of just wing it from there. Okay, so 6 minutes until we release. You can see my Block Explorer made it to these other neighborhoods. I thought that would be really good because I heard St. James was so expensive. These neighborhoods seem to be just as expensive. So it's going to be a very, very pricey city. And let's see, there's one that's 39,000. 19 UpX is 39,000. I'm just wondering, maybe if I get into this neighborhood, stuff will be cheaper, but it's so expensive. There's a 24. That's in, okay, 21. Okay, so this neighborhood's a little bit cheaper, right where I've headed. Farrington without. Well, that's weird. Is that, okay. These neighborhoods don't exactly line up with where they're at. I wonder how fast these will go because they're so expensive. But I'm really glad I resent my guy again. I can't believe I didn't do that sooner. But I think I'm in a much better spot. St. James is really expensive, and I think there'll be tons of people competing in here too, because they all can go to the train station and send. And the farther away you get from the train station, probably the less competition there will be. I just briefly looked at the streets. We have 4 minutes here, and I didn't see anything that close to where I'm at. So I wasn't like too crazy. It's always a little tricky just trying to find those streets and where they're at. But Like I said before in my previous videos, I'm not, get out of here, super concerned with streets and stuff. I just want to get as much as I can wherever I'm at. Fleet Street seems like kind of a main road. I don't know if that's famous or not. Like I said, I could have done more research, but I didn't. So that's where we're at. King's Bench Walk. But yeah, we'll just try and get small stuff. 4 minutes to go. King's Bench Walk 3. That's big. So we have 3 minutes now. It's always tricky. And I wish there was just like a list of different stuff. And the streets, I don't remember seeing any of these. Yeah, Brick Lane. Did I see Brick Lane? No, maybe I saw that before on the other one. Still 3 minutes to go. So like I said, it's gonna be, what's that one? Chancery, Carey, Fleet, Strand, Middle Temple. I do have an aunt who's actually from England, but not London, but she might have given me some information, but I didn't really feel like getting that involved in it all, so we'll just see what happens here. Some of this stuff in here, I'd be real happy to get some of that. We have 2 minutes. Ye Old Cheshire Cheese. Ooh. There you go. But some of the small, cheaper stuff is always good to have. And there's gonna be some really expensive stuff probably available, just depending on if you want to go crazy and get those or not. That's the tricky part. You know, like this church might be very, very expensive, but it could be super duper cool too. We have 2 minutes. I can still look at it really fast. Like, the inside's pretty cool. So this is kind of a tricky release, and I'm glad I'm in this position here, and still 2 minutes, and not over here. But we'll just see how all this goes. There is still very expensive stuff, but some not as expensive. 10 Lombard Street. Lombard Street sounds familiar, but again, like, that doesn't mean it's famous or a good street or will be a collection or anything like that. All right, 1 minute to go. So let's see what we can do here and what happens. I would like to get that one, but again, going for stuff that's the most expensive is risky, or the most popular. That's just kind of, you know, but we should be getting very close here. Very close. Yield Cheshire Cheese. Sounds like a cool place to me. And I've got all my settings ready. So this is the first big release we've had in a while. This is pretty exciting. To see how it goes. Kind of scroll in and out and move around a little bit so that you don't miss out. Buy. Only 11,000? Yes, buy. Got it. Buy. Oh, come on. Got 2 cheap ones. Fantastic. Nope. Where am I at? I can go look at some other ones down here. How much is that one? 30? I'm okay with 30. Come on. I wonder if that one on Lombard Street is still okay. Fun. Oh, I don't want that one's too big. Stop it. Oh, it's okay. I've got money. I clicked on it and it's there. eh, eh. I'm definitely going to use up a lot of my money on this, I think. Where am I at? Nope, nope, nope. Getting quite a bit of stuff here, wherever I'm at. Hopefully this is a decent neighborhood. And it's like not crazy expensive like St. James was, that's for sure. So I like that. The whole minting 10-second cooldown thing certainly doesn't seem to bother me. I think I have been. Oh, did I get Chica Chico? Chica Chicos? No. What is. A theater? The theater's got to be taken, right? Oh, 100,000? Okay, we're buying a theater for 100,000. No! Oh, see, this is. Hopefully that works out. That's more of a riskier play. But it's a named theater, and theaters are cool. All right, where are we? Oh, nope. Okay. Any other small stuff around here? No, I already bought that one. 40. In the cheaper neighborhoods too, just make it so much better for everybody, because how much is this? See, that's way pricier in that neighborhood. Way pricier. Like there's a named building, 500,000. Holy cow! Just because more people are willing to spend less later on too. So, definitely like the cheaper stuff. All right. So there's quite a bit. Are these expensive or in a different neighborhood? Look like those are more expensive. We're in the pricier neighborhood there. Yep. I think. What is that? 83 for that stuff. Is there any more? Some water stuff. We're gonna go send up here and see what happens. How much is that guy? Oh, taken. St. Andrew's, a church. 398 for. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, should we do it? Oh, might be a mistake, but we're gonna do it. We're buying a church for way too much money. I'm using all my money going. That's kind of a crazy little neighborhood, though. Look at that. That's so small. And we have a church in there. I feel like churches should be important in this area. Maybe not in London. 52. That's that other neighborhood. Let's scroll out and see like if there's interesting stuff down this way. I mean, it's possible like people haven't gotten into minting areas yet. Not likely, but possible. Look at how tiny some of these neighborhoods are. It's hard to know how expensive some of this stuff is without going there. God, it's a tiny neighborhood. Crazy tiny. Let's just check out and see what stuff is over here. I've used most of my money, so. Oh no, I want to send to it. I don't want to mint it. What? Just send to the property. That's all we need to do. It shouldn't be difficult. There we go. How expensive are these guys? Ooh, 145. Pricey little area. 106. How much do I want to spend? Do I want to use all my money or just most of it? How big are these? It's pretty big. 159. Oh, I can click on them. I'm stupid. I can click on these once they're released and see the price. I don't have to go there. Oof. So this neighborhood where I ended up in is actually one of the most affordable from what I'm seeing right now. There's still some stuff in there, but most of the small stuff is taken. Like that's pretty pricey for a small one. That's not very big. That's a pricey neighborhood where I bought that church in. Not sure how smart that was. We'll see how it goes. It's not crazy expensive, but a little pricey. I did this in LA too and just bought lots of really expensive stuff. And then it didn't work out as well. It took a long time to sell a lot of it, but there was so many more properties there. It was just crazy how many properties were there. Oof. Pricey. Am I still in St. Mary's? Oh, not available. So mostly we've got a lot of really expensive stuff left. That's not crazy expensive for how big it is, and that is a tiny neighborhood. That's the thing too. People are gonna run out of money. Stuff is so expensive. Ooh, okay, I might be done after that. Because sometimes you want to save up your money and buy other stuff too. I have no idea if I clicked on that right for the motorcycle. Okay, I think I should be done. That's a lot of money I just spent. That's like almost $1 million UPX I just spent. Let's see if we do this. 35,000 for 13. So there's some stuff that's cheapish. Oh yeah, somebody already bought that. I was gonna say, that seems cheap. I wonder if we can, I feel like the floor might be higher than that. Let's zoom out all the way and see what stuff looks like. 19,000, so stuff is definitely cheaper up in that area. So I minted a bunch, spent a lot of money. I got my cheese factory. Is that Mark? Oh yeah, it's a theater. Okay. I don't mind making some quick money here. Let's see what that looks like. It's a basement. Huh. Oh, I don't know if I want to sell any of my stuff right away or not. I don't know what streets are good and what are bad. Definitely got some stuff that was cheaper than I thought it would be. Like maybe Fleet Street's good, maybe it's not. There's some really expensive stuff on Fleet Street right here, but you know, my microphone might have been too far away, sorry. Let's see what stuff is looking like over here. That's right on the edge over there. Oh, it's a bigger neighborhood than thought it was. I thought it stopped like right there. But still, really small. I think it'll be nice to have a mixture of stuff here. We'll check 33. Oh, that seems cheap. I feel like I need to buy that. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but done. Is that on Fleet Street too? No. White Friar Street. That's kind of a cool name. Lane. So I'm pretty happy with those. I just don't know what to do now. I don't know if I should start selling stuff now or if I should wait. There's still stuff here, expensive stuff, but stuff here available. Let's see, that didn't show me. Yeah. I wonder if I can see the street view from like over here of what my church looks like. Is that my church? I think that's it. That's kind of cool. Maybe. I mean, I assume Shoe Lane, EC4. Oh, is that it? Or is that it? Or are they all it? That's pretty cool. If that's it, I assume that's it, but who knows? Shoe Lane. And then I go St. Andrew Street. Even has a street named after it. That's pretty cool. Maybe I did a good job there. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks it's cool. Who knows? Okay. I kind of don't want to sell any properties yet, even though I feel like I should be selling them right away. I don't know what my problem is right now. Let me see. What's the cheapest thing on Fleet Street right now? 65,000. 115. 120. So I mean, there's some stuff that's. I'll put some high prices on some stuff and see what happens. Oh, and this stuff over here. Just seeing. Just hanging out, seeing what's happening. Their streets are so tiny. It will be really interesting to see if any of these sell. I'm slightly worried stuff was so expensive, but I'm happy I got stuff where it's cheaper in this neighborhood. So I feel like this neighborhood is quite a bit cheaper. Did I look at my theater yet? Oh yeah, I did. It was all. So we can maybe go to this one and see. Is that the back of my theater? Sorry. Hopefully I'm not making you sick. So I'm kind of making myself sick looking at all of these different buildings like this. Oof. Sorry. London's crazy. Bride Lane. Okay. All right, well, I think I'm done for... Oh, I sold something already. Look at that. Let's see if it shows up. The messages were so slow last time. No, that was before. So I did sell definitely some properties from the stress test yesterday to profit. Got almost all my money back, if not then some. Probably should have sold more because, of course, when the full city comes out, the stress test areas kind of aren't usually as desirable as when they first come out. But my UPIX went up, right? Was it 100 and I don't remember what it was. Was it 191 or 181? Seems like, or was it less than that? Did I sell one of the ones over here? I can't remember. But sometimes my phone will have. Now I don't see anything on my phone for a sale, but like I said yesterday during the stress test, they're really slow to send us stuff. I have one over here. What's stuff for sale for in this area? 49 for a 12 is the cheapest. That's an 11. Okay. Do I put a crazy price on my church? What would a crazy price be? I paid 400,000 for it. We'll put a crazy price on it. Not 125,000. That would be bad. Yes. I have no confidence or faith whatsoever I will ever get that much for it, but we can always hope. Oh wait, did my... Congrats. Oh, 143 Fleet Street. Sold for 89,000 already. Oh, so I had... Oh, another one. Okay, another one just sold. So Fleet Street definitely probably be worth double that. No, that's okay. Is that the one that just sold? I know I had... I don't know. We'll see what happens here. But we're definitely making money already, so that's good. Maybe Fleet Street will be a popular one. And again, like, it's real easy to tell yourself, oh, I should keep all these. They might be worth so much in the future. But if you can sell them now for 4 or 5 times what you minted them for, you're almost always ahead than hoping, because there's so many streets in London. There's a very small chance that your street will be a collection, and even if it is a collection, it might be worth less than what you can sell them for now. So I know that urge is to gamble and just hope you hit the jackpot, but in the long run, you're usually better off selling now and letting other people hope for that. All right. I think I'm done for right now. I do have some work to do. I also, is my golf day on Thursday, so I have to get ready for that with my buddies and friends. So that's our video for now. We'll have many more videos on London, so make sure you subscribe. We'll go through collection processes, maybe buying and selling more stuff, who knows. Let me know how you did. Let me know what you think how I did. Thank you so much for watching.